Who doesn't know Spider-Man? From comics to blockbuster movies, the friendly neighborhood Spider-Man has swung his way into every corner of pop culture, becoming one of the most beloved superheroes of all time. But did you know Spider-Man almost didn't exist? Or that he's had multiple versions across the multiverse? Today, we're diving deep into the web of secrets, fascinating facts, and mysteries behind Marvel's most relatable hero. Let's start at the beginning. Spider-Man's origin was almost never told. Stan Lee had the vision for a teenage superhero who wasn't a sidekick, someone young readers could relate to, a regular guy with extraordinary powers, but ordinary problems. But Marvel didn't like the idea. They thought readers would be turned off by a character associated with a creepy insect like a spider. And a teen hero as the main character? That was unheard of. Still, Lee persisted and managed to squeeze Spider-Man into Amazing Fantasy number 15, a comic that was actually about to be canceled. No one expected it to be a hit, but it ended up selling so well that Marvel had no choice but to bring Spider-Man back in his own series. And that leads us to one of Spider-Man's biggest draws, Peter Parker's humanity. Peter's not a billionaire, nor a god, nor an alien from another planet. He's just a kid from Queens who, after being bitten by a radioactive spider, gains the powers to climb walls, sense danger, and leap across buildings. But Peter Parker's superpowers didn't make life easier. In fact, being Spider-Man actually made his life tougher. Peter's story is filled with challenges we can all understand: financial struggles, the pressure of keeping up with school, and the weight of his responsibilities. The famous phrase, "With great power comes great responsibility," isn't just a tagline, it's the moral compass that guides him. It reminds Peter that his actions have consequences, a lesson he learns after losing his Uncle Ben, who was like a father to him. This tragedy shapes Peter into the hero he becomes, driven by guilt, but also by the belief that he has a duty to use his powers for good. Speaking of evolution, Spider-Man's suits have their own stories. While his classic red and blue suit is iconic, he's donned dozens of different outfits throughout his career. One of the most memorable is the black suit, originally an alien symbiote that Peter found during the Secret Wars. It boosted his powers but also brought out a darker side of him, showing that even Spider-Man has to battle his own inner demons. Eventually, Peter realizes the symbiote is dangerous and rejects it, leading to the creation of one of his greatest enemies, Venom. The black suit represents a period where Peter had to confront the temptation of power without limits, a story that reminds us that heroes, like anyone else, face inner struggles. Spider-Man's villains are just as complex and layered as he is. Take Dr. Octopus, for example, a genius scientist like Peter, but one who let pride and ambition corrupt him. Or the Green Goblin, who's not just a villain but also a personal tragedy for Peter. Norman Osborn, the man behind the mask, was the father of Peter's best friend, Harry, making every encounter emotionally charged. It's as if each villain reflects a possible future for Peter, one he might face if he lets go of his values. And Spider-Man's story doesn't stop with Peter Parker. Thanks to Marvel's multiverse, we have a whole Spider-Verse. From Miles Morales, a young hero who proves anyone can wear the mask, to Spider-Gwen, a powerful twist where Gwen Stacy gains spider powers instead of Peter. Even Spider-Man Noir, a dark, gritty version set in 1930s New York. Each Spider-Person carries forward the idea that Spider-Man isn't just one person, it's a legacy, a symbol of hope that transcends any one identity. The influence of Spider-Man goes beyond the comics and movies. He's a cultural icon, inspiring millions around the world. Children wear Spider-Man costumes, artists draw his stories, and scientists even reference him when developing new technology. Spider-Man has become more than just a hero. He's a symbol of resilience and hope. He's the everyday hero who fights not because he wants to, but because he has to, because he knows he can make a difference. But did you know Spider-Man wasn't always a member of the Avengers? In fact, he's often seen as the underdog, the hero who works alone. He's fought alongside heroes like Iron Man and Captain America, yet he remains somewhat of an outsider. Maybe that's what makes Spider-Man so relatable. He's often on the edge, juggling his own life while trying to save the world, never expecting fame or fortune. For Peter, it's not about being a superhero, it's about doing the right thing. One of the deepest secrets of Spider-Man is his struggle to keep his identity hidden, to protect those he loves. He fears that if his enemies find out who he is, his loved ones will be in danger. It's a burden he carries silently, a constant reminder of the sacrifices he makes to keep others safe. This inner battle, balancing Peter's normal life with his superhero duties, is what makes Spider-Man a timeless hero. So, next time you see Spider-Man soaring between the skyscrapers, remember that he's more than just a superhero. He's a reminder that we can all be heroes, no matter how big or small our challenges are. Spider-Man teaches us that courage isn't the absence of fear, but the determination to act in spite of it. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed uncovering the secrets of Spider-Man, don't forget to like, subscribe, and tell us your favorite Spider-Man moment in the comments. Who knows what other mysteries await in the world of Marvel? Stay tuned, and we'll see you in the next adventure.